Hello students, in this lecture we will do the seed dispersal strategies. Actually, seed dispersal is the movement, spread or distribution of the seeds away from the parent plant. You know that plants have limited mobility and these rely upon a variety of dispersal vectors to transport their propagules through abiotic and biotic factors. Abiotic like wind and water and biotic like birds, insects and humans. This slide shows the different dispersal strategies through which the plants are distributed to the longer distances, and this slide we will discuss after completing the whole discussion. This slide shows the different types of the dispersal strategies. First is the Animo quarry, which is the dispersal by wind. Then zoo quarry, dispersal by animals. Hydro quarry, dispersal by water. And fourth is the dispersal by explosive mechanisms. Actually, quarry word represents the dispersal of the seeds. Animo quarry through wind, maybe through water, maybe through animals, and maybe through the different mechanisms which are adapted by some plants. First of all, the Animo quarry. In this case, the seeds are very small and light, and sometimes they develop the crown of hairy outgrowths and winged expansions which often act like the parachutes, and these are carried away or blown off with the help of the wind to the longer distances. For example, in case of the calotropis and in case of the cotton, you can see that these seeds are very small and these are blown off with the help of the wind to the longer distances. Next is the hydrocory. In this case, that the seeds are adapted to have fibrous tissue which float on the water surface, and sometimes these develop the protective devices so that the embryo may not be damaged in the water. For example, in case of the coconut, you can see that the coconut float on the water surfaces, and sometimes it carried to the longer distances, even 7,000 kilometers it can float in the water. And lotus fruits also have embedded in the spongy thalamus. You can see from this diagram that all these seeds are ready for the dispersal. And third case is the zoocory, in which the spiny projections or sticky glands of the seeds adhere to the animal body. For example, in case of the andropogon and Achyranthes, these possess the stiff hairs which are present on the pericarp. And sometimes, for example, in case of the plant Martinia, it possesses the curved hooks and barbs which stick to the body of the animal and carry it to some distances. And sometimes the plants like Xanthium develop the glands through which stick to the body of the animal, and further these are transported from one place to another place. Some fruits, some fleshy fruits like tomato, figs, these are the very beautifully colorful fruits which attract the animals like birds, squirrels and bats. Further, these seeds are carried away from one place to another place, and sometimes these fruits are eaten by the animals uninjured, and these seeds passes through the alimentary canal of animals, and further these reach to the new place through the excreta of the animals. And sometimes ants play the role in the dispersal of the seed, which is the special phenomena known as the myrmecochory, in which the ants play a greater role. In this case, the ants disperse seeds not only to the short distances, but also these buried the seeds underground, which help the seeds to avoid the adverse environmental conditions. Last but not the least, human beings are also responsible for the dispersal of many seeds. Many seeds are also passed through our alimentary canal, and sometimes with the economic interest or through the ornamental value, we disperse the fruits and seeds to the longer distances. I think the international exchange of the fruits is also done by the human beings. Fourth mechanism is the explosive mechanism. In sometimes, for example, in some leguminaceae families, in the leguminaceae families, some fruits have the pods which, when come in contact with the moisture, then these burst away. And certain fruits like oxalis and castor, these burst with a bit force to scatter the seeds away from the mother plant. So this is the explosive mechanism which is adapted by some plants. Now you can easily understand this slide because in the first slide it shows a zoo quarry in which the animal is eating upon the fruit. In this case the bird is eating upon the fruit. Here also this sparrow is eating on the fruit, and this is the calotropus which is adapted to the Animo quarry. This is a seed which possesses the crown of hairs, and this is the hydrocory. This diagram shows the hydrocory in which the coconut is floating from one place to another place, and here the animal is eating upon the fruit which passes through its alimentary canal and reaches to the new place. This legume showing the explosive mechanism, and here the lotus seeds are ready for the dispersion. And fourth diagram shows that these seeds stick to the clothes of the human beings and can be dispersed to the new place. So these all diagram shows the different dispersal strategies. Thank you so much, students. Thank you.